In this video, we are going to talk about colony collapse disorder. Just like it sounds, colony collapse disorder, or CCD, is a bad thing, but it's been happening to honeybees everywhere. So this whole thing started a little over a decade ago in the winter of 2006 and 2007 when beekeepers noticed that their worker bees were vanishing without a trace. Without the worker bees, colonies, queen bees, and infants cannot sustain themselves. As a result, some of these beekeepers lost up to 90% of their hives during that winter alone. 50% of all of these disappearances were not the result of any known cause of honeybee death. We all know from back in elementary school that bees pollinate plants and plants produce our food. So without bees, we don't have the plants and we don't have the food. An entire 1,749,300 acres of farmland in the U.S. is pollinated by honeybees, so we pretty much need them. So some of these theories as to why they're disappearing is because of poor nutrition, GMOs, pests, migratory stress, pesticides, even viruses, but we are not entirely sure of the cause. It could be a result of all these things stressing the bees out and making their immune systems more susceptible to viruses. A recently discovered virus, the Israeli acute paralysis virus, or IAPV, is considered a prime suspect. However, not all of the colonies lost from colony collapse disorder were found with IAPV, which would suggest that something else is at hand. Currently, the USDA diagnoses hive colony collapse disorder when there is little to no buildup of dead bees, a rapid loss of adult honeybee population, the absence or delayed robbing of food reserves, which is like nobody's bringing home the food, but they're not eating the leftovers, or the loss is not because of Varroa or Nosema, which are these little parasites. So you might be asking, why are there no dead bees by the hive? According to some researchers, honeybees have a tendency to leave the hive when they are infected. This way, they don't infect other members of the hive. It's called performing an altruistic suicide. Luckily, the reports of CCD have declined in the past 5 years. While bees are still disappearing in large amounts, over 30% each year since 2013, the overall losses are decreasing, and scientists from the USDA and EPA are on the case. Hopefully, we will not have to face a world without bees anytime soon.